Hey everyone, Papa Pepper here once again. Been doing a lot of thinking lately as we've heard a certain amount of talk on Steemit about moving towards communities and stuff like that. And I think that there's so many places where I don't really fit in, and I get myself involved in a lot of different things, but it's not exactly like my community. So as I was considering that, I thought, if we kind of break apart to a degree into communities, where's going to be my place? Where am I going to fit in? How is this going to work out for the future of Papa Pepper on Steemit? And as I was thinking about this, it just kind of kept coming to me. Those people have said for so long, you've got to be the change that you want to see in the world. And I thought, well, okay, if I want to be the change that I want to see in the world, anyone can use any tag they want. They can create a tag, that type of stuff. Sometimes even like Wild Man or Steampocalypse is on the trending options. I created those tags, but it's not really my community. So I thought, okay, I got to step out in faith here. I got to move forward and maybe just start a new tag, start a new community, so that when there's communities we're kind of a part of that I've got my people there, that I've got somewhere where I can fit in, I can feel at home, and really relate to people on a level that I really couldn't with chefs or photographers or other things that I dabble in, but that is not really my home and not really where I'm at. So today I'm going to start a series just called Balloon Animals 101. I used to not like having to go in front of class and give a presentation, and I remember once, it was still elementary school, I think I must have been fourth grade or lower, and you had to give an oral presentation and kind of show something, so I made balloon animals. And so many people at that time were like, wow, how did you do this? And I'm going to show you that today. And they were like, where did you learn this? I said, I don't know. And, at fourth grade, I didn't really know how I knew how to make balloon animals. I knew, and I knew enough I could teach others, which means I really knew, but I didn't know how I knew, or why. So, here we are almost 30 years later, and I'm really no closer to solving that problem, understanding the root of that issue. How do I know? So I only know that I know. So for my first Balloon Animals 101, I'm going to make a mouse. It's one of the simplest and easy ones. Sometimes if you're not using a pump and you're blowing this up yourself, it's hard to get like a whole balloon filled like you're going to need for a rabbit or something, and we'll talk about a rabbit in one of the upcoming episodes. But so I'm going to start off with a mouse because it's easy. You only need maybe 4 or 5 inches worth of balloon inflated. And I chose blue for the mouse today because it's the only one I'm going to make. You may think like pink would be a better color for a mouse because mice, especially when they're born, they're pink before they get their little elaborate hair that turns them white or something. But this is going to be only a mouse by himself. So at this point, he's still going to be blue. But one of the first things you're going to want to do is make sure you've got that end. That's the end that has a hole in it. If you try blowing from this end here, that's kind of the rounded end, it's not going to work. And another thing you're going to want to do is it's going to need to expand as you blow. So you're going to want to, stretch it. So that's kind of stretch it out a little bit, right? Kind of string up a couple and go kind of Les Claypool or something, right? But and once it's stretched out, you should be able to, again, find that opening and blow. So I'm going to aim for about 5 inches here for a mouse. Once it gets started, it's easier, and again, you're not going to really want to blow with your whole face where you're turning it red or really from the gut, but I kind of fill my cheeks and then use that kind of method. So I got about 2 inches. We're going for about 5. And you know what? I'm going to call that 5 inches. That's probably 8. $1 is 6. $1 would be about there. And again, you see I've got about 1 inch past here. I actually want it down to the tip, so I'm gonna tie it at the very tip and then move the air towards that area. So now I've got 5 inches. And I've got about 10 inches uninflated. It's really, what is it, 9 or 10 balls of equal size. So for balloon animals, these are made to twist. You can kind of squeeze them back and forth. A lot of times if I'm entertaining people with them, I'll really squeak them because it just adds an annoying level to the whole deal. But start off going for about 1 inch and a pinch. So you make about 1 inch around circle and just twist it. Okay? Made to be twisted, so twist it once. Then I'm doing the same thing again. I'm in about the same. I got the first one between my thumb and my forefinger, second one between my thumb and my middle finger, holding that. Now I've got my ring finger and pinky finger holding the rest of it, and I do the same thing again. At this point, I'm 3 in. To lock those 3, I bring the first crease down to the 3rd crease, and I just twist them. Twist them once, twist them twice, it's locked in. This is going to be the face of your mouse. This is his nose, these are his ears, this is his head, There's your mouse. Now the neck you can go a little bit smaller. So I'm going about 3/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch round. And then again, thumb and forefinger hold that. These 3 are locked in place already. The face and the ears. Got the neck now. Now I want to do the front foot. And I'm going about the same thing. Then I want to do the next one. And I'm going to go about the same way. Trying to make them pretty close. Okay, so now I've got my next 3. Holding the neck, got those 2. Spin them. Okay, so nose, ears, neck, front, feet. Time for the body, right? Put your little body in there, same thing. Just pinch and squeeze. And the nice thing is, watch. I can adjust, how much air is in there based on if I squeeze some out of here or if I put some more in. So I want it about there. Oops. Right about there. Okay? Now I need 3 out of what's left. So I go 1. Okay? And then I go 2. So again, thumb, forefinger, grabbing the first one. Thumb, middle finger, grabbing the next one. Now I got my pinky and my ring finger grabbing the 3rd part, and I'm making it like that. So now I've got 4 in a row because I've got the body, left foot, right foot, tail. I bring it around like this. Okay? There we go. Now if you want, if this looks a little big, sometimes you can take the end of it. And remember, I told you cannot blow that. It's not going to work. But you can suck on it. Watch. Now take some air to the tip, out of the base, and it's kind of tricky to get it to stay. Sometimes I kind of, you can take it like that, and you can even just tie it off. We're going to try it on this. I'm going to try it without popping it, because you don't want to pop a balloon animal. If you do, makes it harder to charge the parent, Now let's see. Okay, yeah, we're going to need to tie it off. Bring some of it out. Twist it so it doesn't go anywhere. Wrap it around. And people have, asked me, for like, wow, are you like a clown or something? No, I'm not a clown. I understand they may do this, but, I'm certainly not. So, you got the little tip at the end of the tail there. And there's the little mouse. He can run, he can look, he can squeak. You can give that to a kid for their birthday or something. And I'll talk more about entertaining kids. Like I said, I'm not a clown, but if you can do this, there's no reason why you can't kind of spread joy, happiness, stuff in the world. So that's the mouse, guys. Steam It balloon animal community building up, starting off. As far as I know, I haven't really seen any of my peeps kind of come out of the woodwork yet, but you know what? I'm just going to step out and get this party started. And in fact, if you're not even into balloon animals, as I do a how-to series, why not learn? You can apply that knowledge. You can join in with the community, okay? We're starting off with a mouse. He's blue. He's sad. He's cute. He's got, a special tail. But he's all alone right now. He's looking for his community on Steam It. He's saying, hey, where you at, people? Where you at? All right? I'll be back. Steam on. Papa out.
As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.